So I was on a recent coaching call with one of my clients, and we were talking about the fact that there's certain things that successful people do that most other people don't. So she asked me, she said, "Well, what are the main things that you could say are the biggest things that most of your successful clients do? What are those things that they have in common?" And I thought it was a really good question, good enough for me to create this video. So I wrote down a list, and I'm going to pick four of the things on the list. If I picked everything on the list, this video would probably be longer than I would like it. It would definitely be too long of a video. So maybe I'll break it into different parts. But on my computer, I have four things, four rules that really fit people live by. Really, people that are really successful in fitness that most other people don't live by. And the first one is they prioritize activity throughout the course of the day. So they understand that it's not just about that 60-minute workout that they do that leads them to where they want to be. And I always say that we are where we are because of the things that we do on a regular basis, not the things that we do every now and then. So these people prioritize being active throughout the course of the day. So again, they are not the ones that just go to the gym, get that workout in, and then sit for the rest of the day. And they're very inactive. They're the ones that prioritize the activity. So they're the ones that they have the standing desk at work and they stand more than they sit. They're the person that they need to go to the third floor in their building to get something, to go make copies. They're going to take the stairs instead of take the elevator. They're the person that is going to park furthest away from the entrance to every single mall, every store. They're the annoying one. You might look at if you're not that person. They're always fighting and finding ways to be more physically active. So that's the first rule that I can say over my 35 years as a coach and a client and a trainer, that my clients, when I look at all of my successful clients, that's the one rule that most of them live by, that they are the ones that are always seeking out ways to be more active. Now, the second one is they understand that consistency is key. So you probably gone to the gym before, had a crazy good workout, and then you were sore for days and couldn't go back. Or you didn't want to go back, or you injured yourself. They understand that it is better to have just decently good workouts consistently than to have a really great workout every now and then. So focus on being consistent with what you do, and focus not on trying to give your max effort every single time, because oftentimes that is the quickest way to lead to injury. So most successful people understand that consistency wins out over intensity every single time. Now, the third rule is they prioritize their recovery. So you probably heard it said before, or maybe you haven't, is that you don't progress when you're in the gym. You progress when you recover. Now, yes, in order for you to get that progress, you need the stimulus, the workout. So you do need to do that part. And yes, that part is important, but that part is ultimately not where the gains are made. The gains are made in the kitchen and while you sleep, while you rest and recover and do all of those other things that you do to recover, like foam roll, stretch, um, ice baths, saunas, all of those things. That's when you recover, not in the actual workout. So they prioritize recovery. It's not just about hammering workouts every single day and not letting your body recover at all. The gains, the progress happens in the recovery. And the fourth thing that I wrote down here is they understand that sacrifice is necessary. They understand that if it's not serving me, it's hurting me. So again, they're not going to be the people speaking back at the recovery. They're not going to be the people that are going to be staying up all night, going out partying and drinking and doing all these things, because they understand that there's more downside to those things when it comes to them reaching their goals than there is any upside. And they understand that there are certain things that I do right now that are leading me further away from where I want to be than closer to where I want to be. And the one thing I tell my clients is that the two things you can't be doing at the same time is you can't be making excuses and you can't be making progress. You're doing one or the other. So these people that are hugely successful in weight loss and fitness or in anything understand that it's going to have to be certain things that they give up. You're going to have to give up one thing to get something else that's even better. They also understand that it does not mean that they never do these things. Like I tell my clients, I go out, I eat fast food, I do those things just like everyday normal regular people. The thing is, I don't do it every single day. So successful people understand that I can do these things and I can do things in moderation, but as long as it's kept in moderation, I will still have a really good chance of reaching my goals. Because again, like I said before, we are not where we are or we are not who we are because of the things that we do every now and then. We are where we are and we are who we are because of the things we do on a regular basis. So they understand that that is important. That sacrifice is hugely important. So those are the four things, the four rules that successful people live by that make them who they are and get them to where they are that unsuccessful people don't. So what do you think about my four rules for success? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you've got any more that you can think of, leave those down below in the comments as well. And what I want you to do is if you need help reaching your goals, click the first link below in the description, fill out the form, and you and I will figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be.